Hey everyone, so last week I made a Q&A and I had sort of continuity errors, Easter eggs, different things throughout the video, and I was going to go through all of them today because nobody got all of them, so I'm just going to end up giving the gift card to someone who asks a question on that other video. But yeah, I'll go through these now. So this first one, actually the first one was not this. I flipped the knife over that was sitting back behind me over here, and you couldn't tell at all. So I didn't count that as one of them at all. But the lens that was sitting next to it, the camera lens, moved a little bit, so that I guess could be counted. I wouldn't dock any points for picking that up. But the first actual one was the cubes over on this shelf back here that twisted at around 49 seconds or so, and I think most of the people got that one. But then the very next one was actually kind of two of the same thing, and nobody got this. This is the one thing that nobody got that I was really surprised about. There's a few of them that I'll mention in a minute here that if you didn't see, it was a pretty hard one, and I was kind of just interested to see if anyone would get it. But this one was pretty obvious. These two questions right in a row were from 2 years ago. Both of the turtle questions were from 2 years ago, and nobody mentioned that. I thought that one would be more obvious than it was, maybe, I'm not sure. But anyway, the next one was one that I wasn't going to make like a mandatory that you get. I just kind of put it in for fun to see if anybody would recognize it. When someone asked about Woj, or just commented Woj, and then I said I knew the person who started it, the question after that was from the person who started it, David Jeng. So I know his channel name isn't his actual name, so it would be pretty hard because I don't think he even really uploads videos. So I was kind of hoping someone from my live stream might get that one. And then the GAN cubes that were sitting back here, they moved. And when I would move something and then move it back, I just counted that as one thing. And then also when the camera would move, that wasn't on purpose. It's just because I have a terrible tripod, so like when I press the record button on the camera, it moves the camera slightly. So yeah, that wasn't intentional, but some people noticed it anyway. This is another one that was kind of blatantly obvious, so if you missed it, it wasn't a big deal. The Master Pyraminx was sitting on the table next to me. This next one was another one that could be interpreted as more of a joke than one of what I was talking about. I say I'd come back to the question, and I never came back to it. This one is pretty obvious, and that was the last one. So like I said, if you want to go back over to that video and leave more questions, I'll leave a link in the description. I'm just going to be picking, I'm not sure how, just someone who leaves a question on that video. I'll just be sending them a $5 Cube Depot gift card because I won some gift cards like almost a year ago and I've never used them, so I'm just going to be giving them away in interesting ways like this. So yeah, that's it.